Okay, interview with Calum McIntyre. Well, Calum ultimately ends in defeat tonight, but what a great season you've had.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult to come and speak to you. I've done it throughout the season in difficult moments. Never once sent a member of staff up here, never once hid from it. Come and spoke to you after 46 league games, every FA Cup game, every FA Trophy, and I'll come and I'll face up now the way that I have all season. Absolutely heartbroken with the outcome. I really, really believe that we had an opportunity in that playoff campaign to get promotion. And it's the only time I've ever used this phrase. I want to say apologise. I'm gutted for our supporters, and I'm so sorry that couldn't be the man to get them over the line and that promotion that we so crave. No one during the years made more mistakes than me. I take responsibility for not great performances and not great teams, but this football team have been absolutely unbelievable for the football club, and it has been tough. It's been really tough, and you can probably see it for the first time in my face where it's been really, really difficult. I've come out week after week, the position that I took the job in, and it has been a really, really lonely job. And when I see the strides that the football club have made as a result of the football team on the pitch, I'm really, really proud. So yeah, this hurts. I don't come up and use management speak. I'm speaking man to men in front of here. This hurts, and I'm gutted for two groups of people. Well, three. I'm gutted for the supporters and the players, and then you know what? On a personal note, for the staff that came here and took on what plenty of people said, don't touch that. The amount of people in football who went, don't go near that, and to have been 2 games from promotion, to have had the season that we've had, reflect with real pride. But I'd be lying to you if I said that I'm not hurting at the moment.
There's always going to be one moment of quality in a scrappy game like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, we talked in there. I can talk about not wanting to dissect it, and there'll be an opportunity to, and now's not the right time. I don't think we played well, and you know, there's someone at full time there that wants to tell me should have picked this team, should have picked that team as the final whistle's going. I've had to endure that all year. I get told I've had an easy ride. No, I've had that, and I've had that really slapped around my chops a couple of times. The biggest thing for me today was with a disappointing performance on the pitch, the way that the support stuck with the team and did everything they could to get us over the line. That is the strength and the side of this football club that's so unique, that to have any success in the future at any level on a Saturday at 3 o'clock over a 46 game season, whatever that might be, that togetherness that has developed on the pitch into off the pitch, to hear the supporters before the game, to see the build up this week. Yeah, we haven't got the result, and the result is the important bit. That has got to be at the core of anything the football club do next. I've seen that, and I've seen that strength. Can't throw money around, can't boast some of the experienced players that other clubs in this level have, but to have seen that's our weapon, that's our strength, and if that continues, the football club will succeed in the future.
What have you said to the players at full time?
Thank them for their efforts over 46 games previously. Thank them for the life that they've breathed into the football club, and thank them for their contributions, their personality, and what they've been like to work with. They've been top draw. They've been absolutely top draw, and I'm gutted we didn't get over the line. That is the nature of playoff games. I don't think we retained possession well enough. We've created, for me, 2 really, really good opportunities, and you need to turn those opportunities when they're at a premium into goals. But again, I need to take this opportunity to speak as openly and honestly and publicly about the feeling around the football club that the supporters have created, and the season that this football team have put on, when it's not no one gave us a chance, so it's all right to lose in the play. The aim has got to be promotion, and I've fallen short. Once again, I've took a football club to a playoff final, and last season, and we've been beaten. A playoff semi-final, we've been beaten. That reflects on me. Everyone wants to tell me, people want to talk about me, right? And I have that on my CV, and that's what I'll shout about. But what has been generated around a football club from a team, a new team, a young team, and maybe that plays its part on days like today, a really, really young team, and that experience or lack of counts for something. But I will stand here and I'll stick my chest out and I'll face up to everything the way that I've done week after week after week after week, and speak about how proud I am of this group of players and this group of people, because they've been an absolute delight.
Absolutely, and you've reconnected the fans with the football club again, which is an important thing in itself.
I think that is a big part of it. At some point in the future, and what I'm clear on, you're judged as a manager when you leave, I think, the position you leave a football club in as opposed to where you started from. And that is, I reflect on 12 months and go, the position it was in, at some point you can be really open and go, what everyone thinks was going to be a tough job for reasons why, the reality is, and the facts and all the truths behind it are significantly different than what people think and what I've seen said and written. And I've deliberately not spoken about it. It's been really, really tough to put the club in the position that we have done. I think because of that connection that you talk about, that kills me, that at full time, seeing those faces and those disappointed faces, and still they've rallied round us and supported us and got behind us the way we haven't. Got behind me on a personal level, by the way. They've been right behind me, and I can't articulate how appreciative I am of that. What I am is absolutely distraught that the journey we've been on has come to an end this afternoon.
It's an intense whole season, so what now, a couple of weeks away from it all, taking it all in and then recharging and go again?
I don't know about the last bit. What I do know is that the players have worked very, very hard from the last week of June right the way through. It's been a demanding schedule with a small squad, with real travelling, all the elements of what is a difficult league. People tell you how difficult this division is. What I am really, really aware of is I feel like I've done 2 seasons back to back. As me, I feel like I've been sat in the football manager's chair for 2 seasons, like a 24-month season at 2 different clubs. I remember walking off the pitch in a playoff final, getting beat last season, to walking into a job 4 or 5 days later and going, wow, not having a summer last year, working so hard because of the position we were in. So what I need is to reflect, and hopefully at some point reflect more positively. And I don't mean to be doom and gloom, and I apologise to come up here and not give anyone the sound, but I know how tough it is. But yeah, to just try and reassess, because I'm hurting, and I'm hurting because I know how hard the players have worked, I know how hard the club's worked. But as to what happens in the future, I just want to reflect on what's gone up to this point, because it's been a journey, an adventure with some outstanding footballers, an outstanding football team that hasn't ended the way we all wanted it to end. But I tell you what, the football club and the way the football club have performed, and the supporters and the way what they've been like, that for me, you talk about engagement and reconnecting, it's the only way this football club are going to succeed is through that type of mentality, where it's us and it's together and it's finding a way to do it. And we nearly did, but promotion has got to be the aim, and this can't be a 3rd place finish and what might have been if we won those playoffs. Everyone's got to learn, whether they're here next year or not, from the experience, but there's also got to be real belief of what can be done. And on another day, today wasn't our day, on another day it might be. I can't speak too positively, but I can reflect with real pride with everyone involved.
Hard luck today.
Cheers.